Hey guys, bring you another one. I wasn't actually planning on doing another video this soon, but honestly, I'm kind of bored tonight, so I thought, yeah, screw it. Why not just pick one of my really old videos and go ahead and just talk over it for a hot minute. So we're in the G3 finally. You think this would be my first video ever, but here we are. Probably isn't the G3 showcase I would want to really review the suit. Right now, I just want to talk about the tier that is 450, because it is very, very unpleasant to anything red, to anything raid. And that's for Well, it's hard for everything, but I don't think it's that bad for something like the G3 or even the G9 line armor, which I think are fantastic. Both of them are fantastic. But what makes it so difficult is the G3 powered and the Jetta. We have both of them on our team, and I think there's at least, yeah, there's a Jetta right there. There's a Jetta on the enemy team, no powered though. The thing that the powered Gym can do, the powered Gym 3, is it has an enhanced tackle, so it has a combo it can do with its tackle. It can tackle twice in a row. So essentially, you can like stun, upswing, or even downswing, tackle, tackle. And that does a lot of damage. So it makes engaging at close range especially difficult for raids. And then you have something like the Jetta with its grenade shenanigans. Makes it very... Oh, they have it powered as well. Makes it very difficult to engage at medium range. As kind of all raids are good at least anything that isn't like the Zuda. But even the Zuda has problems because it doesn't have as much range as you would like on its gun. But the thing that sets the G3 apart is it doesn't necessarily have to get super close in order to be effective. It's long-range shooty raid, as we like to call it. Just took the heart out of that guy. So meaning it can kind of just dip and dodge and poke and jockey for position until it finds an opening. Stun and go in. That's what you're seeing here. Now that we've gotten one kill, maybe even 2 kills at this point, and they're all pretty low, we can just kind of just jump in and clean them up. Now, most of my team's actually kind of leaking right now, but I'm doing pretty well here. They have I think that's a gun cannon DT. For some reason, the stun on the upswing didn't count, but his counter tackle didn't count, so we take those. And I think that was like 2 or 3 minutes of just both teams kind of jockeying for position here. It's incredibly punishing to play a raid over here because there are so many good generals. Not just those two, but even some like the general, the RX-78-2 at this tier. Very good. What is that, the Yuma Lightning? That's again, I see the hive mind, I'm not falling for it. I think I miss his leg. Like, one goes in between his legs and the other goes just outside it to his left, my right. But honestly, again, is honestly not that dangerous. It's certainly not that dangerous here. It's certainly not dangerous with 450. There are just so many answers to it. Oh yeah, another thing about the Gan is its shield doesn't really count as a shield, so you don't have to be careful about how you shoot it. And shield isn't going to block any damage. It might do reduced damage, but it's not going to block anything. You're not going to accidentally hit it and do nothing. So you don't have to be as careful as you might otherwise be. Catch that guy unawares. I probably should have shot him in the legs. But he's the one I wanted because I can actually kill him. Friend gets him. Okay, cool. And look at that. Those 3 grenades, plus the wrist grenades, do... What is that? 2 fists? Like 2 fists damage? One... Like, at least like 40% to my legs. I'm about to lose the goddamn rest of them here in a minute. Yeah. I think that was the Marsai? Don't understand the Arsai. The Marsai. I need to get a video on that too. Me begging for help and support, because you see them trying to, like, jumping on me like a goddamn piranha here. Watch this by the way, watch this by the way. Number 2 ain't paying any goddamn attention to what's going on with me. Suppose this is about as safe as I can be. Jump out and start repairing. I don't need much, I just need 1 square. I think I'm gonna go for more. I think I might go for 3 so I can boost and do forced injector nonsense. Nope. Just take that. That was the Gan, I think. Gan has maneuver armor, so I am partly surprised he managed to get that close to me. But, you have the triangle button. I'm surprised I didn't kill. Oh well. Friendly got him. 3 minutes left. We're in a good spot here. By the way, as I'd like to do these little reminders, good for the algorithm, all that. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're interested in content just like this. So, alright. So 450, not good for raids. What can we do about that? Okay. Well, G3 and the G-Line Light Armor are kind of medium range. Well, they're not big. They're not big suits. They aren't exactly small either, but they're not that big and can kind of get around it. I believe you can fight the Isaac down here. So that's kind of a more. So I wouldn't say so much use the Pixie or the Ifrit Noct, but those are also absolutely options. But in a Sea of Generals, you kind of have to play the Generals game, unfortunately. Now, 500 and 550 can get around this because they have some absolutely bonkers nonsense at 500 and 550 that don't have to deal with this. The Jetta A only goes up to level 2, at least for right now. I think it only goes up to level 2. But 500, 550 raids are absolutely freaking ridiculous. There is nothing really ridiculous at this tier. I mean, there's the Red Rider, but Red Rider kind of gets sat on by the Jetta and the Gym 3 powered. Not that big of a deal. I think I just go back for, yeah, my entire team's dead. There's no reason. Entire team's dead and we're winning. There's no point in fighting right now. Just hunker down, wait for everyone to respawn, and be ready in case they try to counterattack. So I say play medium range raids, like the G3, like the G-Line, or play stealth raids like the Noct, like the Pixie, and see if you can make that work. I don't think super close range stuff, Red Rider, Akazaku Commander, Dom Hymo. Oh yeah, and there's the Galbaldi Beta over here that just kind of sits on everything. Like, even before these two suits were introduced, it was still really hard to play 450 because the Galbaldi was everywhere. And now it's been power crept out the game for something even worse. And raids don't have a whole lot of say against that, but I think that's fine. Raids dominate just about everywhere else, so it's all right for them not to for this one tier. Though it does make it kind of sad for me as a raid main. See those high bombs, not going to fall for it. That's again really not that dangerous over here. Ooh! See blood and water. You can't do anything about that. You don't even need to kill him, really. It's kind of insult to injury. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. I might pause it. 73,000 damage, which isn't a lot. Like, I consider like above 1k a lot, but for 450, that's still a decent chunk. 31,000 the score belonged to me. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, yes, I'm just gonna pause this. I'm just gonna pause this, yes. Definitely. So poking and prodding from medium range, not really putting ourselves at risk, and just taking opportunities as they present themselves. That means going after low health guys. That means not putting myself into position. Look at that. Look at that. The Gym 3 powered and the Jetta. They're the only two guys who actually ended up beating their rivals, or at least tying. Like, this is absolutely just right. This is what I mean. These things absolutely dominate down here. They wreck just about everything. You have to be careful around these guys. You have to play at medium-ish range. G3 can do that. G3 can work around these guys. Most other raids can't. And that's why I recommend it for 450. And that's why I recommend it. Once you get to 500, you don't need to be careful about them anymore. But definitely down here, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. I'm sorry about that, Gan. Oof. Sorry. But yeah, hopefully that helps. I'll see you guys later.